All right, guys, this is Tim again with AMZ Fusion. Today we're going to talk about calculating profits and analyzing products. So this is one of the things as a new seller you really got to get to learn. You really got to understand it and what it means. What are all the costs? What are all the fees? Because if you don't get this part, you are going to lose money. So the biggest thing to take away is going to be the fees and how Amazon charges for everything, and understand how they can add up, and then how does that really affect your overall profitability. So I think most people, when they price products or check products, the first thing they're going to do is use a revenue calculator like Amazon's. And in just a minute, we're going to do a hand hold and hold your hand through using Amazon's revenue calculator and see how the calculator works and understand the fees, and we'll talk about all the fees. And then later on, we'll do one through our own Chrome extension. So the fees that you need to know about that Amazon charges are, one is the referral fee. The referral fee is the amount of money, it's a commission that Amazon charges for you to sell on their platform. So most categories, it's about 15% commission. So if you make a $10 sale on Amazon, and that's the price listed on the buy box. So if it's $10 in the buy box, the customer clicks add to cart and purchases it, you're going to pay 15% of $10, which is $1.50. So immediately your $10 sale is down to $8.50. We'll use easy numbers. If you're using Fulfillment by Amazon and the FBA fee was $3.50, you're down to $5 that's coming back to you. If you subtract out your costs, that was say $2, then you theoretically made a gross profit of $3. So you need to understand that there's a referral fee, which is the commission. There's a FBA fulfillment fee, the cost to ship that product out to a customer. Then you're going to get what your gross profit is, which is going to be your cost of goods plus your actual profit that you made. Some things that you need to watch out for is if you're selling by fulfillment by merchant, meaning you're shipping the products directly from your house or your warehouse, you really need to learn shipping fees. Shipping fees will eat you alive, and when you think you're going to make money, you are going to lose money. There's three main ways here in the U.S. to ship. You have UPS, FedEx, and you have the United States Postal Service. The Postal Service has really great rates for anything under 1 pound. We found recently that Amazon's offering a lot of like UPS partner discounts for products that would normally go by post office. They're offering very competitive rates via UPS, but FedEx is not included anymore as part of Amazon's partner carrier. So you'd have to have your own FedEx account. But when you don't understand these fees and you say, hey, you know, the FBA fulfillment fee is $3.50, you're like, okay, maybe I'll plan for a little bit more. I think my shipping cost will be $4. You might simply find out that fulfillment fee from, say, California to New York might cost you $9 or $10. That fulfillment fee might be the entire purchase price that the seller paid. So you're going to lose the referral fee, $1.50. You're going to lose your $10. You're going to lose your cost of goods. Like, you are going to truly lose money, like negative money, no profit, less than zero, lose money on that product. And it's hard to calculate and really understand these fees. Eventually, you're just going to learn them, and you're much better off using a much higher fee than you think it will be. Again, it's the cost from Texas to New York versus California to New York are going to be different versus if you're already in New York. If you're already in New York and it's going to New York, the fee might be $5. But if you're going from Texas to New York, it might be $8. And if you're going from California to New York, it might be $12. And so you can see huge swings in pricing with fulfillment by merchant. And this is something you really need to learn over time and understand. Some products out there will try and use a USPS Zone 5 or Zone 6, something like that, as an estimate. And we just don't think it's a wise idea to just use a USPS rate. Sometimes you're going to see the USPS rate was $25 to ship something, but you can actually ship it for $12. And sometimes you're going to see the exact opposite, where the USPS Zone 5 rate might have said $5, but it costs you $12 to ship. So it's a really difficult thing to learn, but it's something you just have to learn with experience. A couple of the things that you need to know about Amazon fees is going to be storage fees. And we'll put up the storage fees here, but storage fees basically January until October are fairly affordable. They're by cubic foot of storage, and they're very affordable. So stocking your inventory and having a little bit more inventory at Amazon than you probably need isn't that hurtful. Once you get into the fourth quarter, so October 1st through December 31st, their fees just over triple, and you're going to see huge amounts of storage fees that just pile up. You need to really understand, is it worth it? So if you've had a product that's been sitting at Amazon for 2 or 3 months before October, you might look at possibly liquidating it, because that storage fee was like 15 cents before, but now it's going to cost you 50 to 60 cents a month to hold that single unit. You got 10 of those, you're talking $5 to $6 a month to hold it. You might have lost every bit of your profit. So you need to understand the storage fees and how they triple in fourth quarter. Another fee that you're going to run into over time is going to be unfulfillable products. Now, those are products either that have been returned and can't be resold. It could be damaged. It could be expired. All these products are being held basically in a stranded inventory type state where you're not going to be able to sell it. And you need to figure out, do I need to bring that to my house or my warehouse, or do I just need to have Amazon dispose of it? Last I remember, Amazon's disposal fee is something like 10 cents per unit. The return to you fee has skyrocketed. It used to be like a quarter per item. Now it's, I think, a minimum of almost $1 per unit. So those unfulfillable fees add up fast if you're returning everything back to your warehouse. Make sure you understand if it's worth it or not. The last thing is return fees. Amazon just changed something the other day that allegedly they're going to start charging customers to return products that they don't want anymore. If the reason is not Amazon's fault or your fault, they're going to start charging sellers a return fee. This sounds great in theory, but people aren't dumb. They're just going to manipulate the system and choose defective item or something like that. So these return fees will be something you need to consider. You're going to eat over time. So product returns, if you have a high return rate, you really need to make sure, are you actually making money on that ASIN or that SKU because of those returns. All right, so let's go into the demo of the Amazon Profit Calculator. All right, everybody, so let's look at the Amazon Revenue Calculator and how to use it. So basically all you need to do is go down to here, and you would paste your ASIN that you're looking for, the UPC, and click search. So we can see here, this is a box of tea, and the current buy box is $12.95. For the savvy ones out there, you should know that this is probably better off being in the small and light program at $12 rather than $12.95. And if you didn't know that, basically products between $12 and $14, you should always check for small and light. You can usually get a good discount on the referral fee, giving you more profit. So as we go down the calculator, you see the Amazon fees is $1.04. So this is the referral fee. They're commissioned for you to sell on it. This is a grocery product that's under $15. So the commission rate is 8%. So 8% of $12.95 should be $1.04. It's $4.08 to fulfill this product to your customer, and that's a regular standard product. If this is small and light, it'd be $2.90 or $3 something, low $3 range. You should probably pick up about another $1 discount in the fulfillment fee by going to small and light. Unfortunately, as far as I know, looking here, there is no way to do small and light in the Amazon Revenue Calculator, which is really unfortunate because there's a lot of great products that would benefit here. Storage cost is something we don't actually calculate in our calculations. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you don't really know how long it's going to be there. So we honestly don't believe in really calculating for it. If 1 month storage throws off your profit numbers that far that it's not profitable, you probably shouldn't buy the product to begin with. So to use this calculator here, the one thing you do need to know is this January through September. So the first 9 months of the year, you have a one set fulfillment fee, and they're estimating 3 cents per unit. But when you go to this October through December, this is the fourth quarter where storage prices triple. So it's 9 cents per unit per month. So we'll go back to January through September for now. So when you go down to here, this cost of goods, our cost on this product is $5.22. And then you can see at the end with one sale, you are left with about $2.58 profit. Pretty good. And a net margin of 19, almost 20%. The one thing we don't see here is the ROI. We really liked ROI as far as our calculations, but Amazon doesn't offer that. So this is the FBM calculator, very similar into what it is or how it works, but we'll go into it real quick. So again, buy box price of $12.95. Shipping charge would be if you're going to add a shipping charge to the customer. So there's different ways to skin a cat here, but $12.95 is an all-inclusive price in the buy box via FBA. You could say, hey, I want this product to be $7 with a $5.95 shipping, which equals out to the same price. So it just kind of depends on how you want to do this. But stereotypically, most people like the free shipping look. So you would just say, all inclusive, I'm charging $12.95. Amazon's still going to take the same 8% commission rate on the product. And then fulfillment cost, this is where you can really get in some trouble. If you don't understand fulfillment fees via FBM, you can really lose some money. So we know this product is under £1, so the best possible shipping price is stereotypically USPS first class mail, and those are products that specialize under $1 or £1. And so on a product like this, I would assume that the fulfillment fee of at least, I don't know, we'll call it $4.50 just for good numbers. And then we come down here again and the same fill out the same box, the same cost of goods, so $5.22. So you can kind of see here real quick, if you were to ship this product yourself, it's $2.19 profit versus using the FBA service of $2.58. What we didn't include here is, and something you should think about, this fulfillment fee, you might need to go ahead and include your packaging and maybe some time involved. This is just the simple postage rate. If you have to pay 30 cents for a bubble bag or, 50 cents for a box, any type of packing supplies, tape, 4x6 shipping labels, all that kind of stuff adds up pretty quick. So don't forget about stuff like that. You might add another, 40 or 50 cents to what you think the shipping rate will be to cover your supplies and time. So realistically, I think this $2.19 would probably be down to $1.50 or so profit per unit if you were to ship it yourself. Where FBM really shines, though, is if a customer were to buy 6 units of the same tee from you, or let's actually just say two to make life easy. When you multiply this out, if you sold 2 of them, you would make more money because your fulfillment fee is probably going to be the same. Being, again, this is under £1, say it goes up a little bit. On 2 units, you go from $4.50 to $5 because it's a little bit more weight. But you can see that you should make more money because you're only going to pay 1 fulfillment fee on your FBM order versus with FBA, you pay the fulfillment fee for each individual order. So something to kind of think about. Let's see. So the Amazon's revenue calculator, while it does work, I think it's lacking quite a few things. Small and light being one of the big ones. And some of the things like this fulfillment cost, you just have to add up manually. Again, if you don't understand your shipping fees for fulfillment by merchant, you really do need to watch out. These guys can definitely break you, and you'll lose money. Again, first class mail is pretty good because it's like a set fee based on its weight. But when you get into anything else, UPS or priority mail, if it's not a flat rate box, it's based on how far away it is from you. So again, I think we talked about earlier, Texas to New York is going to be cheaper than probably California to New York, but just being from New York to New York is going to be cheaper than both of those. And those prices can vary by 100 or plus more percent, being like $4 fulfillment fee in New York, but it costs you $12 to ship it from California. So you really got to watch out. All right, so this is the revenue calculator. Hopefully we can show you the Chrome extension in a little bit. I think you'll see where the advantages are with the Chrome extension. All right. All right, real quick, we actually just noticed something. We haven't used this Amazon revenue calculator in many years. There is something new over here. They do have the small and light program, so I did want to show you guys that. So if you click the small and light program, it opens up another calculator. Again, $12.95 does not qualify for small and light, so we'll actually change that price down to $12. And then it should see the fulfillment fee went from $4.08 down to $2.77. So again, if we put in the Same information here. You can make a $3.02 profit versus a regular fulfillment fee of $2.58. So you're gaining about 50 cents profit on this product by enrolling it into Small and Light. So definitely something you want to use and take advantage of the Small and Light program if you can. And again, Small and Light products need to be under $12 to qualify for the program, but we find that anything between $12 and $14-ish is worth checking to see if it might be more profitable. All right, hopefully that was helpful. Now we're going to give a quick demo of our Chrome extension. And again, I just want you to know our Chrome extension is a lot different from other Chrome extensions out there. We actually analyze listings and based on your criteria. It's not a simple Amazon profit calculator like a lot of other products out there. A lot of other products do gather some Keepa data and show you, what's the historical numbers, what are the buy box or sales ranks and stuff like that, so you can see it. But at AMZ Fusion, our Chrome extension is awesome, part of the Fusion Analyzer package. It actually, like I said, you put in all of your criteria on how you want to purchase, what kind of products you want to purchase, minimum criteria as far as sales rank and stuff like that. And we will actually analyze the listing for you and give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down saying, yes, this is a good product that you want to buy. We're confident in it, and we're like 95% confident this will work out properly, just like you expect. Again, it just erases some of that need for manual analysis and emotion. I think emotion actually hurts most people. They're like, oh, it makes $4, but I really think it might make $6. When you could just use factual data and let the computer analyze that data, you usually make better decisions. So we'll demo that. All right, everybody. So let's talk about our AMZ Fusion Analyzer Chrome extension. This is going to cover our Chrome extension, but I do want you to know up front, there are some other great Chrome extensions out there that don't cover quite as much detail as we do, but that's okay. There's still great products that we've actually used for years until we built our own products. So I definitely want to recommend that there are some other competitors out there that have great products. So real quick, this is the same T that we saw in the last example. So again, we loaded the page, and this is where Chrome extensions shine. The Chrome extension loads all the data that you need onto the actual Amazon page. So when you pull up that product page, you're already have all the information you need here. So looking at our extension, we'll just start here at the top. So we've already identified that this product earlier should be Small and Light, and we're the only extension that I know of that actually tells you that. We've already done the calculations in the background when loading the product to tell you that this product would actually be better off in Small and Light. So going down this, we have the add to buy list. This is a great option especially for the OA sellers. If you're already analyzing a product real quick, you've clicked from Walgreens to this product, if it was from Walgreens, and you decided, hey, looks profitable, this looks good to me, I'm going to buy it. You can just simply click this add to buy list. You say, hey, I bought this from Walgreens. I bought 10 of them, and they were $5.22 each. So all this information will flow over to your software if you're using our inbound shipment software to create your shipments. It'll all flow over there. You don't need a separate Excel sheet or anything like that. All the information is going to be stored and automatically repopulated when you create your shipment. So going down the list here, same kind of thing as the Amazon calculator. We can enter our cost here. It's going to recalculate to see if it is profitable or not. So every time you change these, we are firing off information to Amazon to collect the most accurate fees. We don't make any assumptions. So you can see here, again, it's still recommending to run this in Small and Light. It's a confidence score of 94%, meaning, yeah, we think this is a really good product to sell. But again, you should probably enroll in Small and Light to make more money. So let's just look at the numbers here. We've calculating a $2.61 profit. And let's go ahead and change this just like it was saying to Small and Light. So we'll put it at $12 to make it a Small and Light eligible product. And then enroll or click the Small and Light so we can actually get the Small and Light fee from Amazon to make sure the numbers are correct. And there you go, $305. So we're making more money now for the exact same product by selling it at a lower price. Anytime you can lower prices, the product is more likely to be ordered. So this is a win-win all the way around. So the next stuff is your criteria. So this is criteria that's specific to you. You've set this up in your settings as you took the questionnaire joining the Chrome extension or Fusion Analyzer. So when you've done that, you've kind of told us how you like to purchase, what your criteria is for purchasing, and from that information, we actually analyze the listing to see if it meets your criteria. This is something that other extensions don't do, and we're really proud of this. Our goal for this was to make it so you can basically just go off of the information here. You don't really need to go off and look at a Keepa graph and manually analyze stuff. We show you how confident we are in this decision that this is a good product and how well it meets your criteria. So if you hover over this, you can see the profits in the last 30, 60, and 90 days was at $3.91. And that was because it was at the $12.95 part. So, yes, this product has been profitable for the last 90 days and continues to be profitable today. You can see that our settings right now, it just says we're looking for products over 8% return on investment. Your prep type, so this is like a no prep, meaning you just need to FN skew it. This isn't something that needs to be bubble wrapped or anything like that. Set creation, so we have a minimum of $1 profit per unit. Meets that. It meets our rank criteria. It looks like it's a pretty good rank, around 100,000 for the last 90 days. So we know that's a good rank and will probably continue that way. And you can just keep going down the list here. You get the idea. But anyways, based on our purchasing criteria, how we like to purchase products, our Chrome extension has completely analyzed the listing, its historical data, and found that this is a good product for us to sell with a great confidence score that we're confident that this is going to be a good product. Again, this is very different from most other Chrome extensions out there who are just going to gather the historical data and you have to kind of look it up and analyze everything yourself. We like to try and use technology to analyze listings because realistically it will help you by using factual data rather than kind of emotions. We found over time that people's emotions will get them to sway from their criteria, which stereotypically isn't a good thing. Real quick, up at the top here, you can see sell new. If you were to click that, it's just going to take you over to the Amazon page saying you can sell it in new condition. And green means good. That means you're not gated in this product. So we've already checked your gating. If it is gated, you can click the button and go ask for ungating from that link. Right next to it would be the transparency warning. If the products are enrolled in transparency, you'll get a warning for that. Again, red meaning you're not eligible to sell that at the current time, and green meaning you are ungated for that and can sell transparency enrolled products. The thing you need to know about transparency, if you're doing OA, likely your products that you're buying are not going to have the Amazon transparency codes, and that's just the brands trying to keep you from selling it on Amazon. A lot of times they break the rules, which is not good, but Amazon's really not going to do anything about it. If you're buying wholesale through a distributor or the brand directly, make sure you talk to the brand or whoever your rep is to make sure that these 2D transparency barcodes are on the products, because if they're not, you're not going to be able to sell them. The very bottom here, real quick, just a little bit of information. If the ASIN and the UPC, this is the first UPC that's attached to it. If there's more UPCs, you'll have to scroll down to the bottom of the page to see those. Amazon really does care that these UPCs match the brand. So this is a Five Mountains T. Five Mountains should own this UPC and it should be registered in the GS1 database. They've been really big sticklers about UPCs matching the products and the owner of the brand. You can see this is large standard size. So we particularly don't like to sell anything greater than small standard or large standard size. So small oversized we tend to shy away from. So you can quickly see this is not an oversized product. You can see its weight and its dimensions. Again, we tried to condense and not overwhelm you with data. If you look at some of these other extensions, they just have tons and tons of data. And while everybody loves to see data, a lot of times when I talk to people, they don't realize that the data is not helpful for them. They want more and more data, but they don't know why. We try and condense all of that and analyze the listing for you. And if you really want to see stuff like this profit criteria, it's there if you need it. But having to stare at it and reanalyze everything every single time is not a good resource, not a good way to use your time. So again, this is a way we analyze our products using our Chrome extension. Any Chrome extension, even if it's not ours, is going to save you a lot of time and effort. Stereotypically, they're fairly cheap, anywhere from $10 to $20-ish a month. There's a couple of extensions that are in the $40s and $50 a month for their product. they have a high quality product as well, and they charge for it. We're a little bit more than the cheapest people out there, but we're less than the most expensive people out there. So hope you guys can give us a try and see if it's worth it for you. Hopefully it is. I think, for a few dollars more than some of the cheap people out there, we offer a lot more. And the key is to save you time. So regardless, again, use our Chrome extension or not, that's okay. Just make sure you understand what Chrome extensions are and how they can really save you time. If you only have enough money to buy the $10 a month one, go get the $10 a month one. It'll be well worth your time. You'll save more than an hour of your time per month by using one. All right, so that's a Chrome extension. Thanks. And hopefully you guys found this useful. If you did, please click the subscribe button if you saw this on YouTube. And if you did see it on YouTube, check out our website, amzfusion.com, where you can see the full course for free. Thanks.